Hello and welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with the Stats, Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great... Ryan Reynolds is too handsome to be Deadpool ability.
No disrespect to Ryan Reynolds.
Certainly no disrespect. We're saying
Very
he's too handsome to be Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly, but...
He's
still too perfect for the character.
You don't think there should be You have a dream that people should not be judged...
Based on the
content of their face. The attractiveness of their face.
I judge people on the content of their face all the time, though.
All right, that's a good start to the episode. How's everybody doing today? Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine is fast approaching, so we've got a lot of Deadpool and Wolverine going on today. But first, real quick, we got to bring back the bi-weekly question. Yes, because we have been very inconsistent with these. We are so sorry, but we're having a lot of guests. We're doing this, we're doing that. Things come up, etc., etc. We hope you can understand, and we love you.
Yeah, we will do it. When we
can.
Okay, so the question last time was if you could give Alex and Andrew a superpower each, what would it be?
Yes.
I want you to count how many of these don't involve my women ability.
All right, I'll keep a tally.
And my virginity. Okay.
Okay.
I would give Andrew the secret fifth element of Avatar backbending, so he can finally lose his virginity.
1.
I would give Andrew the powers of Nightcrawler, as they are both highly religious and are raging virgins.
2.
As for Alex, I would give him the powers of Mystique, so he can turn into me, Finn McMissile, and live out his Cars 2 fantasies.
Excellent.
Give Alex Mr. Fantastic's ability, because he's already long, so he can shrink and grow and change the length of his neck, making it more giraffe-like. Andrew is given Daredevil's powers to raise up women.
3.
I would give Andrew the ability to brew the love potion from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince so that he can get the ladies.
4.
I wasn't just picking the ones that had
This is just off the dome.
This one's really...
Okay, let's hear it.
Maybe I shouldn't read this. I would give Alex the power to turn into a real horse. I would then put a tracker on him, find him as a horse, turn him into glue, and have him as a glue bottle, and watch me and his mother have fun. If you know what I mean, I'll give Andrew a front row seat. A glue bottle? That's not lube. That's sticky.
I'm just... how am I supposed to watch you and my mother?
Right, you are dead.
If I'm the glue bottle. That's not happening.
He tried to tie in a mom joke and you being a horse.
It's too much. But I do appreciate...
The effort.
The effort that went into this, especially the idea of turning me as a horse into glue. Yeah. That's very funny. You know, my dear buddy John, contrary to me... hates horses, strongly dislikes horses.
How are you friends with him?
So much so that he calls them pre-glue.
Oh, yeah, you've mentioned that. I would give Alex the power of arm fall off guy.
Yeah.
But make it his neck.
The detachable kid.
And then give Andrew duplicates powers so he doesn't have to be forever alone.
5.
I'll give Andrew Domino's powers so the rhinos won't kill him and he can stream again.
Oh, the first one. That's a 1.
For the other, yeah. Shout out my streams that are dead. Yeah. And give Alex Reed Richards powers so that he can grow certain limbs, but so he can... Not so he can grow certain limbs, but so he can be the smartest man alive and have better takes.
See, but that's a switcheroo, a misdirection. We should have also kept a tally of the amount of people that would talk about my limbs.
Oh, yeah, or your takes. There's a few about your takes in here.
Great.
I'd give both Alex and Andrew the power of love sausage from the boys. If you know, you know.
I don't.
He has like a 30-foot long like penis that he can control like a giant snake and like fight people with.
Does that count for yours or no?
Yeah, that would count for me.
Okay, 6.
They said sword fights would be absolutely diabolical. Yeah, we're getting away from the women for a second here. I would give Alex the power to make a shot in basketball, so the trivia is fair.
Funny.
I would give Andrew the power to go back in time, specifically to take back everything he's ever said about Thor Ragnarok.
2.
I would give Andrew the power to turn into the fictional species of pigeon, so he can fly up to Alex's height and crash into him in the middle of the pod to stop his yapping.
3.
Interesting. I would give Alex the powers of Michael Jordan in Space Jam and have him make good shots in Andrew's TikToks, so we don't have to see him miss every time.
And I have the power. He stretches.
Yeah. I would give Alex and Andrew both the power of shapeshifting, so they could shapeshift into each other for a pod episode. Alex would be acting like Andrew, and Andrew would be acting like Alex. It'd be a trippy episode. That'd be fun.
4.
I would give Alex the power to make Spider-Man Homecoming better than Man of Steel, and I would give
Already is. Don't need a power for that.
Andrew the power to make TASM 2 into everyone's favorite Spider-Man movie.
5.
We're close.
It's
like
almost
50-50.
tied. It's 6-5.
I would give Alex the power to shapeshift into animals other than a giraffe, of course, because I guess you already are that one. I would give Andrew the power of making his technology work every single time he touches it. That's
6. We are tied.
That's the best one so far.
Yes.
This one probably counts for the original. I'll give Andrew the powers of Gambit because, like I said, his powers are being a daddy. Is that women related?
Sure.
Kind of?
7.
And give Alex the powers of Batman so he can gain some brain cells. He said, just kidding. I actually agree with Alex more.
Good.
I would give Alex the power to shapeshift, but only into underrated Lions running back David Montgomery. And I would give Andrew the power to forever be a virgin, even if he has intercourse.
8.
I would give Alex Black Bolt's power so that he wouldn't be able to say any of his awful takes without destroying the studio. That's really funny.
That's really funny.
I would give Andrew Deadpool's power so he can have infinite lifetimes to try and find a wife.
9.
And that's it.
Excellent.
Brutal.
So the final count is 9-6. 9 people made jokes about how you're forever alone.
So we're going to get into this later. Actually, we're going to get into it pretty soon. We're going to do one thing in between. But the question for next episode, is what cameo would y'all like to see in Deadpool and Wolverine? Obviously, you can do some real ones, like, oh, I'd love to see Spider-Man, I'd love to see whatever. But you can also get creative and make it whatever the frick you want. But give us an explanation of
Put
why.
us in there.
Yeah. And why? What would happen? Why would we be in there?
What would we be doing?
We're gonna draft that later and do
Yeah.
like a little Shark Tank and some fun stuff with that later.
Yes.
First, we saw a movie last night.
Yes, we did.
Do you want to do it out of 10?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, let me think.
I have a score prepared.
Okay. Oh, that's tough. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So we saw the movie Kill last night, which just came out this past
Yeah,
weekend.
apparently, I think it was released in like India or where it was originally filmed in like 2023, but here, July 4th, it came out.
Yes. Here's our review out of 10 for Kill. 3, 2, 1. 7 out of 10.
6.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
So,
It's
so fun.
so fun.
So fun.
Like, you know when people are like, oh, like there aren't movies in the cinemas anymore in the theaters that are like, Kill is
It's just fun.
an unbelievable amount of fun.
Yeah, so we watched it with Zach.
Yes.
And
Sarah.
who? He just had a lot of fun. So this movie is fully like Bollywood. Not
Yes.
fully. Like
Yeah.
they're not singing songs and,
No,
and
no,
that,
yeah.
that kind of Bollywood.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I've seen some Bollywood movies and
Yeah.
it has that feel of like sometimes the scenes are just way over dramatic with the music.
Yes.
And the villain had like a Mexican guitar every
Which
time.
was hilarious. It was incredible.
And then like any time the main two like in love characters were alone, it was like and
Yeah,
like
it was-
slow mo, whatever.
Yeah.
So you get that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But you also it's the whole thing is on a train. It's very Bullet Train,
Yes, yeah.
Train to Busan
Yeah.
type beat where the whole movie's on a train.
Yeah.
And you get some crazy violent action. Kind of
Yes.
John Wick style. This one dude's just angry. You
Yes.
killed John Wick's dog and
Yeah.
you're going to pay the price.
Yes.
And it's fun.
It's so fun. And, obviously what comes with the territory, yes, it's like dramatic and this and that, but like it knows exactly what it is. It's so self-aware. I don't think it's like, I haven't seen too many Bollywood movies, but I feel like it's easy with a movie like this to not be self-aware. And this movie knows that you're having a great freaking time.
Yeah.
You're there, a phrase I like to say often, turn your brain off. You're there to turn your brain off and just have a good time. And oh boy, is it a good time.
That's why it's a 6.5 or 7 because like it's
Yeah.
not giving you much else. Like it's not
Yeah.
some grand commentary. Like the characters aren't there isn't some great character development and
Yeah.
plot or whatever.
Yeah.
It's this dude is on a train with like 40 bandits is what they called him.
Yeah.
And he's going to go kill them all.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
Uh-huh.
And there are scenes in Kill where there's like this one big dude, kind of
Yes.
like old movies where like Indiana Jones, he's fighting all
Yes.
these people, and then like
Yeah.
he gets to the boss,
Yeah.
who's like a foot taller than him.
Yeah.
So that guy was in the movie the whole time, and
Yeah.
the fight scenes with him were crazy. And then there were moments. This is why it was fun. Watch it with friends.
Yes.
Watch it with friends, because you can be like, oh.
You will have a good time going to see this alone. You will have the best time seeing this.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend seeing this with some buddies.
Yes.
Who just want to like see some.
Go to a theater. I'm very pro theater etiquette. Don't bother anybody else. Don't be on your phone. Don't be quiet, et cetera, et cetera. There's not a theater in the world that is going to watch this silently. Go with a group and act like this is Avengers Endgame. Just pop off the whole time. It's so fun.
Yeah, there were scenes where we were like, "Is that happening?" Like, oh,
Yes,
and
yeah.
it's like getting into the goofiness of it,
Yep.
and it is pretty violent. Like, it starts kind of slow, but then like the longer the movie goes on, you're getting knives in stomachs that are
Yes,
turning and
yeah.
like pulling, and
Yeah.
knives in mouths,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
yeah.
I wish we recorded our reactions or something, or counted it like the O counter of oh,
Yeah.
oh, whoa.
Zach was struggling a little bit.
Yes.
He doesn't do well with stuff like that.
Zach was watching the movie like this, but it was so fun. It was a great time.
It's like an hour 40, hour 50.
It's an hour 50. Yeah. Oh, what a time. I had a great time. Something I did want to talk to you about is that apparently the director of John Wick saw Kill and said he wants to remake it for American audiences. And I have two things I want to talk about. First of all, after seeing the movie, I don't know how you would do that, because I think that everything situationally in that movie does not work in America. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to get into spoilers,
Yeah.
but there's a factor that keeps the movie as long as it is. That's an Indian exclusive thing.
Yeah.
And then the reason any of it is happening is not something that happens in America.
Yeah, I mean, you can fix that. There's still ways to do it, but I definitely see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
have to be a tremendous overhaul.
Yeah, you would have to change some things. There's definitely a way to do it. You can have fight scenes that are that long. John Wick has fight scenes that are that long in America or Europe.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't the reason that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
but
yeah.
his reason is his ex-wife and dog. So
Yeah,
like there's
yeah,
ways to do it.
yeah.
But there's some cultural things would definitely have to change.
Yes, 100%. But I would love to see a movie like that again. I had just such a blast with it. It's brutal. And I imagine the John Wick, again, I've never seen a John Wick film, but I imagine the John Wick director could probably do some justice to this being the original. The only question is how do you feel about American movies taking foreign movies and remaking them?
I don't care. Do whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure they do that to our films all the time too. Like, art is art, movies are movies. Unless you're like stealing like bar for bar, but
they get money for that. They're paying for
Right,
the,
yeah.
so
fair,
because
but-
they do steal bar for bar type sometimes. Old Boy, a movie that you recently saw
Mm-hmm.
this year, they made an American remake starring Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Olsen.
and no one cares.
No, nobody cares. And they have also greenlit a remake of Parasite, which I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, so this movie is definitely for. I mean, it's not in English. What is it? Hindi? What are they speaking? I'm not sure.
Hindu?
That's the religion. Hindi is the
Hindi, yeah, language.
is the language. I'm not sure. Again, you're not getting much else. Some of it's kind of laughable or goofy, and the plot is bare minimum basic. So don't go in thinking you're getting any of that. But again,
Go into it
have fun.
thinking you're going to have a blast, because you're going to have a freaking blast.
Not a 10 out of 10, but fun
So fun. To kill.
to kill. Okay. Okay. So we are going to do a draft.
We are.
Oh, we're drafting movies too.
Upcoming movies.
Oh.
Think about movies that you're excited for.
Yep.
In the meantime, while you're thinking of movies that you're excited for, those of you that do not know, we are currently selling some Deadpool and Wolverine merch. It's on our website. It's a Deadpool and Wolverine inspired. It's a collaboration. It was done by the brilliant artist Drew Whipple, and it's our logo with the 2 Spider-Man mugs, but Deadpool and Wolverine-ified. We are unfortunately all sold out of hoodies. We are strongly considering restocking the hoodies, and we will let you guys know about that. But we still have some t-shirts available. So if you want to be cool during the summer in your Deadpool and Wolverine, at the time of this coming out, if you order today, the t-shirt may not get to you in time for your first viewing of Deadpool and Wolverine, but we think that it'll definitely be in time, get to you in time for maybe your second or third viewing of Deadpool and Wolverine, because we all assume that we're all going to be seeing that movie 100 billion times. Another thing I wanted to talk about while Andrew is doing his due diligence, something that he could have been doing off air, is, for those of you that do not know, we have a P.O. box. And we have so many of you guys send us so many things. These 4 Biddy Pop packs, 2 Star Wars and 2 Marvel, were from the lovely, the wonderful, the beautiful, the GOAT, Cassidy Weathers, who you would all know, who is obviously responsible for our unbelievable neon sign. We cannot love Cassidy more. And I realized that these Biddy Pops, they come with a mystery pop in them. We do all of our unboxings of our P.O. box on the Patreon. So if you do enjoy us unboxing these, maybe check us out on Patreon. Let's see this mystery pop right here. It comes in a black little case, and we've got a Captain America Civil War Captain America. Frig. And he's sitting. He looks very strong in this.
I didn't do it. I did something not very smart.
What did you do?
I just kind of dumped one on the ground.
Oh, and you can take them out, which is super funny.
Oh, I dropped another one on the ground.
You dropped another one on the ground, it seems.
I have a Tusken Raider. I got a Tusken Raider.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. These are cute.
Super.
I didn't know these existed.
Super cute. You want to do the next Marvel and I'll do the next Star Wars?
Sure. All right, we got.
So we got a Tusken Raider. Let's see this over here. How fun!
Where should we put him on the set?
I don't
and
know.
we got a Captain America.
Excellent. Is it from Civil War? Okay, excellent. So we got 2 Civil War Captain Americas. I'm having trouble opening this one. Eesh. How's your day been going?
I know I've been saying it in the past episodes, but I'm still sick because we filmed a bunch of these in 1 week.
Yes. Oh, guess what we got?
Was it Marvel?
It's Star Wars.
Oh, we got a Jawa.
We got another Tusken Raider. Now we can have an army.
All right. Let's draft these bad boys.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so send us stuff at the P.O. box if you be nice.
We've gotten some silly stuff.
We've gotten... Silly's a word for it. Okay, so we're going to draft...
upcoming movies.
Yeah.
I didn't put a cap on this, so this could be a movie that's coming out in 10 years.
Yeah, sure.
I just wanted movies that are confirmed, that exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that we know exist.
I'll go first?
I don't think I'm okay with that.
Wow.
I would say we flip a coin. Call it. Flip a coin.
Heads.
It's taking a sec.
I see that.
Working on that. Okay. You called heads?
Uh-huh. Alex's phone today stopped working. That was kind of funny.
Tails. I'll take the first overall pick. And with that first overall pick, I will be taking Superman Legacy.
Cool.
With my first overall pick. You've got the next pick.
Great. I actually kind of wanted to go second. Think about it, because I get 2.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get the first pick, so I get 2. It's a snake draft, remember?
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine,
Yeah.
please, and Beyond the Spider-Verse, please.
I was really hoping for you to forget about Beyond. Dang it.
Give me that
Dang
all
it.
day,
Dang
brother. Give me that.
Dang it. Frig. Okay, I'm going to pick, with my next pick, a movie from a franchise that we all love, that we all know, that is so unbelievably consistent, especially lately. I'm going to go Mission Impossible 8.
Frick! That was my next one. Gosh, dang it. Dang it, that's really frustrating.
Sorry. And, just because I think maybe there is a chance you take it, just maybe, I'm going to go Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. It's the third
That's cool.
in the Knives Out trilogy. Cool. I really like the first one. I loved the second one. Super excited for that one. So there you go. Your pick. You've got how many picks now? 2?
Yep. I'm going to go with Avatar 3.
Yeah, good pick.
I think that's a really good pick.
That's a very good pick. Yeah. I had that written down.
Way of Water, did well.
Yeah,
and
it's amazing. Yeah.
What was he going to? 5?
Yeah.
Avatar 5. So
yeah.
that'll be a big movie. So I've got Deadpool, Beyond the Spider-Verse, and Avatar 3. I'm feeling good. We haven't seen enough about this movie. I know you're not as excited about it because the casting and everything, but it is the next big Marvel movie.
I knew it.
After Deadpool, so I'm going to take Fantastic Four.
Go for it. I didn't even write it down. I knew you were going to take it.
Yeah.
So to round out my last 2, I've got 2 horror movies. I've got the only movie that we've picked so far, other than Deadpool and Wolverine, that comes out this year. That's Longlegs.
Yeah, that's out though, isn't it?
It comes out next week, I believe. Oh, at the time of this recording, it may already be out.
I just know so many of the people that we are friends with have seen it already. Did all of them see it early?
Probably. Yeah. It definitely isn't out yet. But
okay.
It's getting unbelievable reviews. It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and people are calling it our generation's Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
People are saying it's one of the scariest movies of all time.
Oh, I would want to see that with you. That'd be fun.
Yes. Maybe I'll wait for you.
Or maybe I'll go see it with Joan.
That sounds like a movie she'd love.
Yeah.
So that, and then I rounded out my number 5. Even though this is my 5th pick in this draft, this would absolutely be my 2nd pick. Period. I just knew you weren't going to take it. I've got James Wan's Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Cool.
Give it to me. Round out your list.
Yeah, so I had 2 left written on here. I'm not going to take Saw 11.
Okay.
Just because I'm kind of doing a draft. This is a public draft. For me personally, I might take it, but I also might not. I'm just excited for it.
Yeah.
So that's my honorable mention.
You didn't love Saw 10 as much as everybody else.
I liked it a solid amount. Mm-hmm. I didn't like the ending as much and the twist or whatever. But I thought it was one of the better Saw movies.
Oh, okay.
It's like my 3rd or 4th favorite, I think.
Oh,
but I am going to put Now You See Me 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People say that the second one isn't that great. I think it is. Why is that funny?
I haven't seen either of them, so I don't know, but I think that's a very funny sentence. People say the second one isn't that great. I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly not as good as the first. The first one's fantastic, and the second one has some problems.
Yeah.
But it still has everything it needs to have. It has the twistiness at the end. It has the card scene in the safe. Like, it's got the magic. It's got the heist. It's not as good as the first 100%, but I still think it's good. So I'm still excited for 3. And the fact that we had to wait this long for 3. So I have Deadpool and Wolverine, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, Avatar 3, Fantastic Four, and Now You See Me 3.
I have Superman Legacy,
Nice.
Mission Impossible 8,
Nice.
Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery, Longlegs, and Call of Cthulhu. Nice. Did you have any honorable mentions? Your honorable mention was Saw.
Yeah.
My honorable mention is Wolves.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. And there's plenty on the Marvel and Deadpool, DC slate, Batman, Brave and the Bold, that could be Batman 2, the Batman 2, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The Batman 2 getting undrafted here is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot about that one.
I'm
Joker 2 is also went undrafted. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for all those. But
absolutely.
That was fun. Okay, so speaking of Deadpool and Wolverine, we're going to do another draft.
Yes, we are.
And this is draft. We're drafting cameos we'd like to see.
Yes.
And then y'all can comment which batch of cameos you'd rather see.
Yes.
And we'll maybe announce the winner next episode or something. But okay, let's flip a coin again.
No, you go first because I went first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna win this by a country mile.
Yeah, I did this like literally right before the camera
I know, and
on.
I did so much research. I'm really good.
I'm going Kevin Feige.
Good for you. That's excellent. I didn't write that down at all. That's great.
I think that'd be really fun.
Just as like a background person.
Well, like I don't know. He
should have be Kevin Feige, or you want him to be Kevin Feige.
I think that maybe they don't address it, or maybe Deadpool does, but like maybe Deadpool just does something absolutely stupid, raunchy, and then Kevin's just like, or he mentions like finally being in this universe, and Kevin is just like in the background, like reacting to it or something.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Kevin Feige's a good pick. My first overall pick is obviously Edward Norton Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a
like,
good one.
Just an awesome Hulk. Let's see a fight between awesome Hulk and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like,
if you have Hulk in that movie, you got to have him fight Wolverine.
Absolutely.
And it would be cool to not be the lame Hulk we have now.
Exactly. I'm going to start out with a bunch of cameos that I don't think will be in this movie, and that includes Edward Norton's Hulk. So my second overall pick is going to be Jake Gyllenhaal's Spider-Man.
Jake Gyllenhaal Spider-Man?
Yes. So the story behind that is Tobey Maguire there was a chance that he wasn't going to come back for Spider-Man 2. And so he was recast as Jake Gyllenhaal. And so that's why in the show Entourage, Vinny Chase, who is the main character, it's his entourage. He is Aquaman in James Cameron's Aquaman. They make a sequel. Vinny Chase doesn't return, so it's Jake Gyllenhaal. Pretty funny. Nice. Little callback. So I think this movie is going to be full of what ifs. That's one what if that I would love to see. Just literally Tobey Maguire style older Spider-Man, but it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go...
That was loud.
Yeah. I'm going to go Reed Richards, and I want it to be Pedro Pascal. We get like a little glimpse into the future of the MCU.
So you want to do real Reed Richards?
Yeah.
Like the MCU's Reed Richards?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. But like a year or two early, we see him for like a few seconds.
Cool.
And then I also want Luis, and I want Luis to have a whole conversation with Ryan. I don't know what about. Maybe Ryan time travels or jumps a different universe, and Luis is there kind of explaining what's going on. Maybe Deadpool has to infiltrate or do a heist or something, and Luis is helping him. But some conversation with Ryan and Luis from Ant-Man.
That's great.
I'm doing that.
That's great. You picked Pedro Pascal, Reed Richards. I've got Miles Teller, Reed Richards.
Okay.
Give me Fan Four Stick, Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Just kill the shit out of him.
Yeah, make fun of him.
Absolutely murder him. Because you're not getting Michael B. Jordan. But I think Miles Teller's a cool guy. He might do this and be like, oh, that's pretty funny. Let's do that. So Miles Teller, Reed Richards, do that. Kill the shit out of him. My next one is maybe the realest possibility out of either of our lists. Give me Owen Wilson Mobius.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would love to see some banter with him and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he's got to be
Deadpool.
at the TVA when Deadpool shows up, please.
Please. I know he's retired or whatever. I don't care. Bring him back. He's hilarious.
Yeah, the TVA can do whatever the frick.
He's just so funny.
Isn't the TVA not even a thing anymore?
I don't know.
Because Loki did his little tree grab thing.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's still there.
They're pruning Kang variants or...
What a confusing show.
Yeah, I still don't really know what happened. But I do know that Owen Wilson's very funny in it. You remember when episode 1 where he's like, he who remains. I need a Loki who remains. That's hilarious. All right, continue.
So my last two.
Yes.
I'm going to go some version of, whether it's the same actress or not, I think it would make it way better if it's the same actress, X-23.
Daphne Keane, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. And I think we could honestly expect that.
Yeah, I think that'd be really, really, really cool, especially after Logan. So I don't know if like she comes back and she like you're alive or like it's a different timeline or what or he. I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Yellow suit.
Hard. Heads or tails?
Tails.
This is solely for us, I guess. I want the Gambit voice actor to be in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got the voice, so you can tell.
But he's not Gambit.
No.
But he's just his voice
No,
actor.
like Deadpool, like it's just like a quick thing. Like Deadpool has to call someone for information, and you just hear Mon ami.
And he's just like, I don't remember it.
Yeah. You just hear his voice, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on the TV or like a video game or
I
something.
like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that a lot. That's good. What was the other one? that you
Tom
skipped
Holland
out on?
Spider-Man. Just to have Spider-Man in
Yeah,
there.
that would be so good.
Yeah.
Here's my last one. This one also I think is pretty likely. So we see Patch in the trailer. That is a Wolverine that is in a white suit. He's usually in charge of Madripoor, which is the gambling city in the X-Men or whatever, which is kind of weird because Madripoor is a place in the MCU as of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I don't know if like is the Madripoor, because I assume the Patch in the trailer that's in the movie is running Madripoor. Like is that Madripoor in the real MCU? We'll have to see. Anyway, Daniel Radcliffe as Patch. Because it's not going to be Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
So Daniel Radcliffe as Patch.
I love Daniel.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
And awesome. And he'll be short and it'll be great. And they'll make a joke about him being the proper height or whatever and it'll be great. So yeah, that's our Deadpool and Wolverine draft. So who did you draft for your cameos?
Kevin Feige,
Uh-huh.
Reed Richards, Luis, the Gambit voice actor, and X-23.
Excellent. And I've got Jake Gyllenhaal's Spider-Man, Edward Norton's Hulk, Owen Wilson's Mobius, Daniel Radcliffe as Patch, and Miles Teller's Mr. Fantastic.
These are all great. And I saved one for Shark Tank.
Okay, great.
That's like
Well,
I could have drafted, but like
I've got one in Shark Tank as well. So let's just boop right into Shark Tank.
Sure.
So usually Shark Tank we're pitching
yeah.
concepts or whatever. In this, we're just pitching what we would love to see generally.
And this one isn't a competition. Sometimes we're like, which idea is better? We're gonna work on these together.
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, let's start with your cameo.
Yeah. Okay. So my Shark Tank. It's just another cameo. So most people don't want this, and I don't want this.
Okay.
Bringing Robert Downey Jr. back as Iron Man. Don't touch it. I don't want you to touch it. What if they bring RDJ back, but he doesn't know he's Iron Man? He's just a normal civilian in the movie, but Deadpool knows. And Deadpool keeps talking to him like he's Iron Man, and RDJ is just in the movie.
That's pretty funny.
That's a way to like do an Iron Man nod, but like RDJ's just there.
That's pretty funny.
He's like a civilian, like after a fight, and he's like, and Deadpool's like, Tony? Or like,
Yeah.
Iron Man? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Robert Downey's just like, my kids are in the car.
Yeah.
Or something, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think that'd be
He's
pretty
just
funny.
getting coffee. He's a
Yeah.
regular Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
He's a barista.
And like Deadpool just like looks at the camera, you know?
It's like, speaking of cameos, and this, this is kind of like a tweet of the week. So we've got a segment inside a segment. That's like 16 segments. So here's my hat guy tweet of the week, which is Jessica Alba was talking very highly of the Marvel and her role as Sue Storm. She says Jessica Alba would jump at the chance to reprise her role as Sue Storm in the MCU. I love that character. She was so unique in the Marvel universe at the time. There weren't a ton of female superheroes. While I don't necessarily disagree with what she's saying, I don't know if I would like to see her ever again, but I think that is a clear indicator that she will be in Deadpool and Wolverine in some capacity. I think anytime past actors gas up superhero roles that they've done, they show up in something right after. Willem Dafoe was talking about how much he loves Green Goblin and this and that, and how Alfred Molina's gassing up Otto Octavius, and then you remember when Kelsey Grammer was like, Beast is one of the most important characters I've ever played. He's so important to us as a culture. Then he shows up in the Marvels like, or maybe it was a little after he showed up in the Marvels, but people are gassing up the MCU and gassing up their former roles, and then they show up every time. And it's a little bit of a different kind of thing, but Vanessa Kirby was asked before it came out that she was Sue Storm officially. They were like, the rumors, Sue Storm, the rumors, Invisible Woman, and she goes, I would love to have the honor to play Sue Storm. And then she walks away. Like, she knew already.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I think, an indicator. So I retweeted that with the podcast. I was like, oh, she's in Deadpool for sure.
That'd be interesting.
So I honestly am expecting that at this point because she was just guessing up so much. Something I want to talk about to build off of what you just said, it would be such a funny bit in Deadpool Wolverine if they hired Deadpool to the TVA to handle whatever kind of problem, whatever the plot is, because he is the audience. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he knows that Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark Iron Man and this and that. So he knows these things, etc., etc. That would be such a funny bit if he's like just pointing every single thing out that like Eric Voss or Ryan Airy would be pointing out.
What if so I just thought about this along the same lines of the RDJ one. Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Bring Chris Evans in. But you could do this with a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
Where they do like a superhero team up thing where they're gathering all these superheroes and they get Chris Evans or whatever and they're like, go suit up. And they all come back out and he's got the shield and the whatever. And he's like, what is this suit? And they're like, what? And he goes, flame on.
Yeah.
And then like burns it. And then like do anyone who's in the MCU but used to be a different character.
Yeah.
And they come out, they're like, what is this costume? And then they're the other person. Or from like a different franchise.
Yeah.
So Chris Evans is in there, but he's as Human Torch.
That's tough.
That would be hilarious.
I like that.
Because there's plenty.
There's plenty, of course.
Yeah, you can't do Michael B. Jordan. What if there's multiple Human Torches?
Are they gonna have Cable in this movie? He's literally Thanos.
Yeah, do that. Have his Cable uniform, and then he's like, "Where's my gauntlet?" Or vice versa. I don't know.
Well, you'd have to make him purple. It'd be pretty obvious that he's not Cable. But yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. We will see. I really want Dopinder to be in this movie. Like, I want him to be in this movie. Like, I don't want him to just be at the start with Blind Al and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think that's so funny. Like, have him drive him everywhere in the taxi and stuff.
Yeah, that was almost on my draft list. Like, he's got to be in there.
He is in it.
But I don't want
him
him to
be
be
trailer,
a cameo.
I don't want him to be a cameo, exactly. I want him to be in it. Definitely a little bit, yeah. Again, we already talked about it, but we need... a Hulk versus Wolverine fight would be so awesome.
Yeah, of everything we've said today, I think that's what we want most, right?
Yeah. Is there something specific that, like... I mean, obviously... What if they brought back the Spider-Man again? I mean, we would just lose our minds, right? As a people.
Yeah, I think they should just have one Spider-Man in there, just to have a Spider-Man Deadpool thing. Or they could have Team Red, have Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Deadpool.
Daredevil. Dude.
That'd be sick.
Ben Affleck. They totally could have Ben Affleck in there.
Yeah, he'd do it.
He's been like game for shit like that though. Ben Affleck's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to wait and see for Deadpool and Wolverine, but I'm feeling good.
I'm excited.
I'm feeling good. What if it's terrible?
No, we've talked about this.
I know.
Like, what if it's bad? What if it's so bad?
I know. That wouldn't be good. I don't think it'll be bad though.
I don't think it will be, but like, that would be real bad for the MCU.
I think this movie's going to make a ton of money, though. I think it's kind of separate from the MCU. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a Guardians 3 situation.
I think it's way more separate than Guardians 3, but I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people tuned out after Endgame. They're like, okay, I'm done. But they were like, oh, but we love the Guardians, so we're coming back for that. I feel like it's the same thing with Deadpool. You're right, it is more separate because Deadpool was never a part of the MCU and now it's joining the MCU. But I think there's going to be a lot of people that go to this movie, not because it's Deadpool joining the MCU, but because they like the first two Deadpool movies.
How more, less, or the same amount of adult do you think it'll be?
Less.
I think it'll be a little less.
I really found it interesting when they were toying with the idea of making the movie PG-13 because I think you could do some really interesting stuff by holding him back like that. I'm definitely happy it's rated R, and from what I've seen in the trailers, it's going to be funny because it's rated R, and there are certain things you can't do if it's not rated R, which would be disappointing, but and I mean, you're going to let Hugh go full Logan, Wolverine. I mean, these kills are going to be brutal from Wolverine. But Like, the best joke I've seen from the movie is not a rated R joke, where it's Deadpool's hideous face, and he's like, "Can you put your mask on?" And he's like, "It's hard to eat when I'm got my mask on." He's like, "It's really hard to eat when you don't have your mask on." Like that, I thought that was the best joke in any of the trailers. But I think it'd be interesting to hold them back, and maybe you could do a bit like he's like, "Oh, Disney," and it's bleeping all of his curse words, and he's cursing at Disney. That could be really funny.
Maybe.
And then he's just trying to come up with other things he's trying to say, like you. I think that could have been funny, but I am glad it's rated R.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad you're keeping it to it.
So vote on our drafts. Let us know your Shark Tank ideas. Answer our weekly question. Get the Deadpool merch. Let's celebrate some Deadpool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna end this episode off. We're gonna do a little bracket of animated TV shows.
Excellent. Are we gonna get heated? Do you think?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't think so. I think we already know what's gonna win.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree.
There's also some on here that we just don't know.
Oh, great.
That'll be fun. We can eliminate those pretty easily.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Transformers Gen 1.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Space Ghosts. I don't know what the frick that is.
You know what Space Ghost is?
I kind of want to look. You don't?
I don't know what Space Ghost is. I know Space Ghost Perp.
Oh, it's this thing. You seen this guy before?
Never seen that before in my life.
I've seen him before. It's like a Hanna-Barbera back in the day thing. All right, so Gen 1.
Yeah, Transformers for sure.
Justice League Unlimited, Billy and Mandy. I've heard of Billy and Mandy.
I've never heard of Billy and Mandy. Can you show me what Billy and Mandy is?
Yeah, it's the Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah.
But Justice League Unlimited
Yeah,
for
obviously,
sure.
yes.
Kim Possible, Wolverine and the X-Men.
I'm going to go Kim Possible there.
Thank you.
I don't love Wolverine and the X-Men.
Kim Possible's the best. Oh, this is a tough first round. Tom and Jerry, Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. It's not close. Andrew, like Tom and Jerry, it's got iconicity, this, that, but we're not 5 anymore. And Teen Titans, those characters that popular before that show? I don't know because I don't
Teen
predate
Titans?
the show.
No.
But that show made them household names.
No,
dude.
Teen Titans is great. I'll go with Teen Titans, but I think it's a little disrespectful to Tom and Jerry. Like that paved the way for a lot of cartoons.
I say we blame poor seating.
I think I've watched more Tom and Jerry in my life than Teen Titans.
But you love Teen Titans Go, which does not exist without Teen Titans.
This is true, and I love Teen Titans.
I know you do.
Spectacular Spider-Man, Duckman. Duckman?
What is Duckman? Duckman doesn't sound real.
Oh, you've seen this character before.
No, I haven't.
I've seen him before.
That looks like me.
Kinda. His hair is about the same.
No, obviously not Duckman.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Over the Garden Wall, Smiling Friends.
I don't know either of those.
I have heard of Smiling Friends. It's kind of new. It's like an Adult Swim thing.
Oh.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, yes. Those designs are really funny.
Yeah, so just because I know that one, I'm going to go Smiling
What's
Friends.
Over the Garden
Yeah,
Fence?
what's wall? Over the garden wall. Yeah, no. What the frick is this?
Show me.
Of all the things to put on here, what is that?
I've seen that before.
Really? You've seen that one?
Yes.
I have not seen that one at all. Maybe it's a banger. You know, we don't know.
We don't know.
Futurama, Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, I haven't seen Futurama and Jimmy Neutron. Dude, every time I get clips of Jimmy Neutron on my TikTok, Sheen is hilarious.
Jimmy's mom.
Number 1, you're a girl. Number 2, you're not a boy. And number 3, you're a girl. Adventure Time, Masters of the Universe.
Is that just regular Adventure Time, or is that a sequel series?
Masters of the Universe was the second show.
Oh, what the fuck is Masters of the Universe?
It's this.
Oh, yeah. That's He-Man.
Yeah.
And Skeletor or whatever. But Adventure Time? Come on, grab your friends.
Never seen an
Go
episode.
to very distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human.
Oh
the
my
fun
God, I'm
will
literally
never
gonna kill
end.
him.
It's Adventure Time.
I don't want to do the rest of the bracket. I'm going to kill him.
What do you do?
I'm going to kill him.
He needs to do...
Proof these. Move them around.
Exactly.
Don't you dare put Phineas and Ferb and Rick and Morty together on the first round.
Oh, that's brutal. You know my vote. You're good. Yeah.
Vote. Go ahead. I'll just go with whatever you do.
I'm going Rick and Morty. I just don't love Phineas and Ferb the same way you do. And the first 3 seasons of Rick and Morty are so funny.
First 3?
Yeah.
I think it gets funny at 3.
No, season 1 is hilarious.
No, season 1 makes 0 sense.
No,
I think
season
they did.
1 is hilarious.
Season 1 has like one funny episode to me. I think I need it. I remember going back.
Season 3 is the funniest season.
Season 3 is unparalleled to anything I've ever seen. But 4 and 5 are good too.
I haven't watched.
I think they hit their stride at 3.
They lost me at 3. Like even though it's so funny, it was like after that it got too big, and I was just like, I'm good.
That's not a good reason.
I know,
but it's you.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I loved seasons 1 and 2. I can't believe you don't love seasons 1 and 2.
I'm not kidding. The fact that we are doing an animated TV shows bracket and Phineas and Ferb has to be out in the first round, I might boycott all further Finn brackets. I'm that upset about this.
We can vote through Phineas and Ferb.
No, but because then Rick and Morty's out in the first episode, in the first round.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Dude, Pickle Rick, dude.
Pickle Rick.
You know my favorite episode is the season 3 finale with the president and the selfie. Like Morty wants to take a selfie.
That's episode 3. The first.
That's the finale of season 3. I'll bet you $1 million.
Is it?
Yep. And it's the whole crisis about Beth thinks that she's a clone, and he goes to kill Jerry, and it's hilarious. They solve the crisis in the Middle East by taking them to a Star Wars themed cantina bar,
smoking something enhancing drugs,
yeah,
and signing something called pretty obvious if you think about it Accords. And when they shrink down to go talk to those people,
oh, it's so funny.
Your clothes don't shrink with you. Cancer having pills, and he goes down there and he's like, "We're here on behalf of the United States. Yes, we know. Rick and Morty have already been here," and they're like, "Welcome to the land of the giant gargantuans. We named ourselves before learning we were small." I have said this on camera before. I'll say it again. I think the scene where they're in the Oval Office and he's having the showdown with them. Don't touch me. There's nothing out in the afterlife. It's just like, what was that?
There's no sound.
A deterrent. You could just knock him out. Everyone wants to be knocked out. No one wants to be dead. Does everyone have a shot? Yeah, exactly 26 people. Take it. I wouldn't do that. You know.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you. Then come to 312 Olive Street. Is that where your mom lives? You don't know because you're a bad son. You don't know who we are. We could be holograms. We could be holograms controlled by clones that are effing your mom. I'm going to kill. Dude, like it's the best scene of any TV show I've ever seen.
It's a season 3 finale.
Yeah.
I don't go that far, but it is my favorite episode of Rick and Morty, and it's not close. And
I've watched that singular scene hundreds of times. I think it's that funny.
Good for you. That's a great take by you. Bye-bye Phineas and Ferb, unfortunately. Much to your chagrin.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move on from that. I kind of want to edit this and put it somewhere else. Ren and Stimpy, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob.
Yeah. Have you watched Ren and Stimpy?
No, I haven't watched SpongeBob.
I haven't watched SpongeBob, exactly. I would take both of those out in favor of Phineas and Ferb.
You want to say Ren and Stimpy is Phineas and Ferb? Well, then it's going to go against Rick and Morty next round anyways.
No.
Fairly Odd.
So funny.
Fairly Odd Parents, American Dad.
I'm an American Dad guy.
Cool.
I think American Dad is funnier than Family Guy. Uh-oh.
This is interesting. Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series. It's got to be Batman, but that's interesting first round.
Yeah, I don't love losing Superman, but it's not the worst. It's not as bad as Phineas and Ferb.
No. Phineas and Ferb should be in the quarterfinals. Invincible Gargoyles.
Invincible.
What is...
Don't tell me Invincible is going against Batman next round.
Yep. That's harder to tell, but at least the first round shouldn't have that. Yeah.
I'm so angry.
This is a show from 1994 to 1997.
Show me. I'm familiar with these.
Smiling Friends moved on, and Phineas and Ferb didn't. I'm going to kill myself. The Dragon Prince, Spider-Man 1990s.
Yeah, 90s Spider-Man, no question.
Look up what the frick the Dragon Prince is. I'm going to freaking kill myself. It's a Netflix original. Came out in 2018. Has anyone heard of this show?
The Dragon Prince?
Yeah.
I've never heard.
King of the Hill, Generator Rex. They're gonna be so mad at us for not knowing.
I know Generator Rex. You don't know King of the Hill?
I know King of the Hill.
What are you Googling?
Generator Rex.
Can you show me again to make sure that I know what it is?
Oh, it's another Netflix. No.
It wasn't originally.
It looks
Netflix.
Netflixy.
Can you show me it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
It looks like
it was Cartoon Network.
It's like a Ben 10 spinoff.
It was Generator Rex versus what?
King of the Hill.
Or King of the Hill.
Yeah. X-Men the animated series, Bob's Burgers.
X-Men the animated series is 90s?
Yeah, well, is it different than X-Men 97?
Let me check.
Yes, it is.
It is different from X-Men 97, but is it
On this
different
bracket.
from X-Men the animated series? Yeah, that's 90s. So it's, what is it? X-Men versus what?
Bob's Burgers.
X-Men. You want to go Bob's Burgers? I will give you Bob's Burgers because X-Men 97 I like a lot more.
That's why.
That's fine. Yeah.
DuckTales, BoJack Horseman.
DuckTales being Dewey, Louie, and Huey.
It really bothers me that you continue to say it out of order. There's an order, and you say it out of order, and you've done it like 4 times.
I say it Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
No, you don't. You say Dewey, Huey, and Louie.
And it's Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yes.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
It's Huey first.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Do you know which one's which?
Absolutely not. I just know Huey comes first.
Okay, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
And BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. Well, we got to go BoJack, right?
Sure. Ben 10, Animaniacs.
What the fuck is Animaniacs?
We're going Animaniacs.
Really? What is
Absolutely. It's time for Animaniacs.
I
Because we're zany
it?
to
I want to go
the
Ben
max.
10. I loved
No.
Ben 10.
No, sorry. Pinky and the Brain. Ever heard of that?
No.
Animaniacs. You know the United
me.
States Panama.
Show me.
I hate you.
I hate Finn.
This is like a Looney Tunes type cartoon. This is the Animaniacs.
I've seen those guys before.
This is Pinky and the Brain.
I've
Some of the most
seen him
famous
before.
like cartoons are them. Listen, you know the thing I'm talking about where he says every single country?
No. Are we gonna get demonetized if you show this to me? Andrew, we're wasted time.
No, we're not. You've seen this. We're only insane. Here's the show's zany. Animaniacs. Those are the facts. Bow.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
You've never seen this?
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
This has been memed into oblivion. I can't believe you've never seen this.
Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua.
That's winning. I'm sorry.
Over Ben 10?
Yeah.
But Ben 10 is so good.
Did you see what I just saw? He was naming every single country of the world, brother. Has a little cat dog thing. I don't even know what he is.
All right.
X-Men Evolution regular show.
Regular show. Not
They're going to be
budging-
so mad at me for the Ben 10 thing. I don't freaking care.
Not budging on that at all.
Batman Beyond, Jetsons. Jetsons is classic, but we're personally going to go Batman Beyond, I assume.
But I don't love the show. I love the movie.
The show's good.
I think it's fine.
Oh. I thought it was good. United
But
States, Mexico.
I definitely am not picking it over. I'm not picking the Jetsons over it. So
Sure.
yeah, Batman Beyond. But I don't think it's the best thing in the world. I think it might be out next round.
The Simpsons, She-Ra, and the Princess of Power.
Nope.
I think he's effing with us.
Show me.
There's like, what the? Nah, he's pulling stuff out of his A. What is that?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
There's gotta be. I feel like I'm on drugs. I don't know what's going on. So The Simpsons, obviously. Okay, Scooby-Doo. Hey Arnold, Scooby-Doo. The Flintstones, Gravity Falls. From things I've heard, Gravity Falls is amazing. I've never watched it. Flintstones is classic.
I can't believe you haven't watched Gravity Falls. It feels like it's so up your alley.
I do want to watch it.
I've watched one episode. Rachel made me watch it. She loves that show.
Let's just do that for the bit.
Sure.
Rugrats, Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, yeah. There's no spider to be found.
No.
You know I want to go Rebels.
Sure. X-Men 97, South Park.
I'm pretty easily going X-Men 97 here. But that's pretty bad considering we had She-Ra and the Golden Circle and all these others. Pinky and the Brain.
I don't know if I can physically finish this episode.
Yeah, this is tough. And you're sick.
I don't want to do this. Can we quit? I want to quit the episode. I want to end it right now.
Okay, I guess. You're just broken. I feel terrible. Would you feel better if, like, something good won?
Well, something good is going to win.
What if
But,
I
like,
don't allow that?
You're going to allow that.
What if I block it
No, you're not.
with my penis?
South Park and Phineas and Ferb are out in the first round.
It's pretty bad.
I feel sick to my stomach. Do we want to keep going?
Yeah.
Clone Wars, Arcane, League of Legends.
I haven't seen Arcane. Pretty easily Clone Wars for me.
Bad Batch, Legend of Korra.
Bad Batch?
Finn likes Korra. Bad Batch.
Yay. Episode 1 of Bad Batch is incredible.
The Boondocks, G.I. Joe. The clips I've seen from Boondocks.
Boondocks
are
is hilarious.
Have you seen the clip of the Chris Hansen one? Is this the show I'm thinking of? Hold on.
No, but that show totally would do that. Boondocks is hilarious.
Yeah, there's one character like sitting at a kitchen table and like Chris Hansen comes out and he's like, "Hello, my name is Chris Hansen." He's like, "I know who you are, Chris Hansen. I'm here for you. I don't care about no child. I'm about to bend you over this table. I know there are cops outside, but I can think I can get about 30 seconds in you before they get in here." It's like, it's like, oh my gosh.
Boondocks is great. Yeah,
No, every clip I've seen from Boondocks.
No,
is hilarious.
I've watched, like, dude, Boondocks is great, dude. There's some good stuff in Boondocks.
Kids Next Door, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar. What if?
Oh, but Kids Next Door is
Shut
good.
your pie hole.
No, obviously I'm voting Avatar, but that's like another loss. That sucks. Codename Kid Next Door should have been not in the first round.
What if Thundercats?
I'm voting Thundercats.
What's Thundercats?
I don't know, but I'm voting Thundercats. Show me.
It's another random like old freaking team up looking.
I'm doing Thundercats.
Yeah, sure.
I do not like What If.
So mean. Family Guy, Dexter's Lab, Family Guy. Looney Tunes, Gargoyles. Gargoyles is on here twice! And Phineas and Ferb and South Park got knocked off!
And Codename Kid Next Door. It's pretty funny. What is it in Gargoyles?
Looney Tunes.
Oh, Looney Tunes. It's pretty funny.
I'm going on strike. I think I'm going on strike. I don't think I'm filming any more episodes because of this.
Wow. You've ruined it for everybody, Finn.
I can't believe Gargoyles is
You've
on
broken
here.
him. You've broken him. Is there 2 animated shows called Gargoyles?
Gargoyles is seed 52 and seed 2. I'm going to shove this so far into my brain, I'm going to give myself a lobotomy so I can forget this. I'm going to just shove it in there in my eye hole. Transformers Gen 1, Justice League Unlimited.
Transformers Gen 1.
Really?
Yes, please. Thank
Kim
you.
Possible, Teen Titans. I'm going to die.
I want to go Teen
Kim
Titans.
Possible.
Andrew.
Fine.
Yay.
Teen Titans is a little overrated.
No, it isn't.
It's great, but
No
every
Teen Titans Go on here. But we had Gargoyles twice.
I'm gonna lobotomy coming up. Teen Titans, don't they like? I just remember being really frustrated. Like every time they like would just go and just like be. I don't know. I remember them being like really stupid and like just getting absolutely destroyed in a fight.
Yeah, but it like builds character.
Yeah, but like it happened every single episode.
And that
It's like,
theme
you're
song is
just-
so good.
Oh, just for the theme song. Spectacular Spider-Man, Smiling Friends, Spider-Man.
Yep.
Jimmy Neutron, Adventure Time.
Yep. Adventure Time. No.
Let me fix that. I haven't watched Adventure Time. I love Jimmy Neutron. Rick and Morty, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Rick and Morty. Easy. Easy. Oh, easy.
Yeah, but they're going to lose their mind.
Well, we haven't seen SpongeBob.
Hey.
Sorry.
It's our show. Suck our balls.
Charles Muntz.
Also, Lord of the Rings sucks. I'm just kidding.
Andrew, I need to watch those.
I've never...
What if I watch Return of the King? It's like the best movie ever. And I've talked all this shit.
I've never even talked crap about it.
Well, I don't think I have either.
I've just always outvoted. And I just haven't seen it in like 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, let's go. I need a list of... Okay. American Dad, Batman.
Batman the Animated Series? Great. Batman the Animated Series. Thank God.
Invincible, Spider-Man 90s.
Invincible.
King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers. BoJack Horseman, Animaniacs.
Oh, neither of us have seen BoJack Horseman. You can do anime.
Regular show, Batman Beyond.
Regular show.
Okay. Simpsons, Scooby-Doo. It's got to be Simpsons. I'm sorry.
I don't want it to be Simpsons.
It's The Simpsons.
But it's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I know, but I think The Simpsons.
All right.
We can do Scooby-Doo. In the Scooby-Doo universe is Velma, and I'm not getting down a peg for that. It's a different show. It doesn't
It's
count.
up to you, Bubba.
No, you want Scooby. Don't. Gravity Falls, Rebels. I haven't seen Gravity Falls. We can't.
And Rebels has some... It's got some bad stuff, but when Rebels is good, it's amazing.
Oh, you're going to lose it. Ready? X-Men 97, Clone Wars.
Are you just going to defer to whatever I decide?
Sure I am.
Oh, shit. I hate doing this in the second round.
You know what I hate doing? Getting rid of Phineas and Ferb in
In
the
the
first.
first round, I understand.
And South Park.
Oh, frig. They're so evenly matched, I feel like. The highs of Clone Wars are, I think, higher than X-Men 97.
Okay.
But X-Men 97 is so much more consistent, but it's so much less.
Just so you know, Bob's Burgers has now made it further than X-Men 97, Clone Wars, Phineas and Ferb, South Park.
Well, one of Clone Wars.
Arcane.
One of Clone Wars or X-Men 97 is going to make it past this round.
Regular show.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go X-Men 97.
Okay.
Consistency is key.
Star Wars, The Bad Batch, The Boondocks.
Boondocks.
I know who you are, Chris Hansen.
I'm here for you.
That's crazy. Who wrote that? Avatar, Thundercats, Avatar, Family Guy, Looney Tunes.
Family Guy.
I'm going Looney Tunes.
Go for it. Have you seen the Family Guy? And it's at the DMV. That shit had me in tears today.
Family Guy's really funny.
Have you seen the one where they rob the banks as presidents?
No.
It's like they rob the banks as president. And what's his name in the wheelchair?
The one that can't walk?
Yeah, him.
I don't know.
Well, he's in a they're all in president's masks.
Oh,
and,
I've seen.
And Cleveland is Grover Cleveland. He's like, my name's Cleveland, so I'm Grover Cleveland. Right? And then they go, you should have been FDR. And he's got a gun and he goes, why?
Transformers.
He's like, why? It's so fucking funny.
Gen 1, Teen Titans.
Transformers Gen 1 or Teen Titans. This is where you're going to lose me. I know you're going to disagree because you haven't seen it, but I want to go Gen 1 Transformers. Sure. It's not the best Transformers animated series. In fact, it's far from the best. But because it's the only Transformers on here, I have to encapsulate all of them, I feel like. And there's some really good shit from that show. I mean, really awesome stuff.
Spectacular Spider-Man, Adventure Time.
You want to go Spectacular Spider-Man?
I don't care. I know a lot of people like Adventure Time, but...
I want to go Adventure Time there.
Cool.
Thank you, Andrew. You're being so kind.
Rick and Morty, Batman the Animated Series.
Batman.
Okay. Invincible, Bob's Burgers,
Invincible. Nice. We're cooking right now.
This stopped. Animaniacs, regular show.
Regular show. Oh, you want to go Animaniacs? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Scooby-Doo, Star Wars Rebels. Scooby-Doo.
Sure. Wow, you went Scooby-Doo over...
Rebels? I would take Simpsons over Rebels.
But you took Scooby-Doo over Simpsons. I thought you were going to go Simpsons.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay.
X-Men 97, The Boondocks, 97.
97.
Avatar, Looney Tunes, Avatar.
Yes.
This page keeps refreshing. Gen 1, Adventure Time. I can't believe we kicked out SpongeBob so early and Adventure Time's still in.
I love Adventure Time. But I think this is where it ends.
Okay. Animated series, Batman, Invincible. Oh, here it is.
Batman the Animated Series or Invincible?
Yeah.
But this is like the quarterfinals, right? There's like 8 left or something, 4 left?
Yeah.
This is a fine place for this to happen.
Yeah, no.
It wouldn't have been okay if it would have happened before, but this is a fine place. Where are you going?
I think I'm leaning Invincible.
Damn.
It's tough. You said consistency is key. They've only had 2 seasons, and I think both seasons are really, really good.
But
I mean, Batman's good too, yeah, but like...
These two, along with the one at the end of the bracket, are the 3 best on here.
Sure.
And I feel that there's only one. I think it's Batman.
Okay, I don't care. I'll give it to you.
I love Invincible. I do. I hate to lose it here.
I think Invincible is better, but...
no.
I think the world they create... And
Season 2, if Season 2 was a 10 out of 10, then maybe.
just the characters.
Everything Batman the Animated Series is a 10 out of 10.
Animaniacs, Scooby-Doo. You want to go Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay. X-Men 97, Avatar.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. But this is a very admirable place for X-Men 97 to make it to, and it's very admirable to lose to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I agree. Gen 1, Batman. Batman.
Yeah, no question.
Scooby-Doo.
Why did I take so long to do
Scooby-Doo, Avatar, and then it's Avatar and Batman the Animated Series, and it's Avatar.
I want to go Batman.
No.
Yes.
No, I've given you a lot. We're not. No. Avatar's winning this bracket. That's not even a question. Don't do this.
I like Batman more.
I
think Batman's better.
Okay, then I just won't end the bracket.
I love Avatar. It's one of the greatest shows I've ever watched. But Batman is so good.
I'm going to say nothing for the rest of this episode except it's Avatar.
Okay. I vote Batman. I don't think you're going to convince me of that.
It's Avatar.
The animation is so much better in Batman.
It's Avatar.
And the story's so good. The story for Avatar is great. It's amazing. These are probably the 2 best animated shows of all time. And you lean one way and I lean the other. That's okay. Let us know in the comments who you would vote to win, and that will be the winner of the bracket.
It's Avatar.
Avatar: The Last Airbender or Batman the Animated Series? You want to put a poll on your YouTube?
It's Avatar.
I think it's Batman.
It's Avatar.